We begin this hour with the federal sex trafficking trial against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. This is the 8th day of testimony. And today, the government called a forensic psychologist to the stand who told the jury that it is common for victims of domestic violence to stay in abusive relationships. That testimony could be key for the prosecution. Jurors are also hearing from a former assistant of Combs who was granted immunity to answer questions after there were concerns he would plead the Fifth. Combs has pleaded not guilty to all of the charges in this case. NBC News entertainment correspondent Chloe Malas is outside the courthouse in New York City. Chloe, talk to us more about this former assistant who has been given immunity in order to testify. What did jurors hear, why was that done, and what did jurors hear from that forensic psychologist who was on the stand?
So when a witness is going to testify, they have to have them come forward and they have to swear them in. And this was done after the jury left, so we've seen that happen multiple times before. This is not the first witness that we've heard was subpoenaed. We also heard that from Carrie Morgan, who is a former best friend of Cassie Ventura's, who also sounded like she didn't want to be there and didn't want to testify. But this individual, we haven't heard from him just yet, but we are expecting him to take the stand and testify today. And he's been granted immunity, which means he can talk about potentially doing illegal things or carrying out illegal activity and then not get in trouble for it. So they're giving him some protections in order to tell his version of the truth.
Chloe, the rapper Kid Cudi also expected to take the stand this week. Bring us up to speed on his connection to the case.
So Kid Cudi, he has had several popular songs over the years. One you might know called Day and Night. Well, he dated Cassie Ventura for a brief period of time when she and Sean Combs were on a break in their over 10-year relationship. And Cassie talked about this in her 2023 civil suit, saying that Combs was so incredibly incensed and jealous over this brief relationship that he actually orchestrated Kid Cudi's car being blown up. And Kid Cudi, he actually confirmed that to the New York Times. Now, prosecutors, they've written about this alleged incident in a letter a few months ago to the judge, but they didn't actually name Kid Cudi, but he's already talked about it and acknowledged it publicly. So we know he's going to testify tomorrow, and we're expecting him to talk about this alleged incident. I expect it to be a very heated moment in the courtroom. Ellison.
NBC's Chloe Malas, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.